Chapter 4, Mishnah 8. The Mishnah continues its discussion of transferring the sanctity of Maaser Sheni produce to a coin. See beginning of the last Mishnah. Such transfers may be done little by little. Let us say that a coin could buy 8 figs, and a person has 8 figs of Maaser Sheni. He does not have to redeem all 8 figs on the coin at once. Rather, he could redeem them one or more at a time and fill the coin with Maaser Sheni sanctity bit by bit. Our Mishnah deals with a case in which a redemption coin changed in value before it was completely filled with sanctity. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. Someone set aside an Isser coin to redeem Maaser Sheni produce onto it, and he ate against it Maaser Sheni fruits of half its value. That is, he redeemed half an Isser's worth of Maaser Sheni onto this coin so that he could eat those fruits outside of Jerusalem. Now the Isser coin is half Maaser Sheni and half unsanctified. He then went with this Isser coin to another place where the value of an Isser is higher, so that it buys as much as a punjon, which is twice as much as an Isser. The law is that he may now redeem and eat the unsanctified value left in another Isser of Maaser Sheni. The Mishnah now deals with the opposite case, where a coin that was only half Maaser Sheni then decreased in value. Someone set aside a pudyon coin to redeem Maaser Sheni produce onto it, and he ate against it Maaser Sheni fruits of half its value. That is, he redeemed an Isser's worth, half a punjon of Maaser Sheni on this coin, so that he could eat the produce outside of Jerusalem. Now the punjon coin is half Maaser Sheni and half unsanctified. He then went with this punjon coin to another place where it buys only as much as an Isser. The law is that he may now redeem and eat the unsanctified value left in it another half an Isser's worth of Maaser Sheni fruits. Coins onto which Maaser Sheni was redeemed are brought to Jerusalem, where they are used to buy food to eat there. However, instead of actually buying the food with these coins, the person can simply take food corresponding to their value and intend that the sanctity of the Maaser Sheni coins be transferred to the food, which he then eats in Jerusalem. This taking of corresponding food could be done little by little, so that the coins are deconsecrated bit by bit, depleting their sanctity until their value is used up. This next part of the Mishnah teaches that there is a point at which the sanctity of the Maaser Sheni coins is so depleted by the successive taking of corresponding food against them that they cease to be sacred altogether. One who sets aside an Isser coin of Maaser Sheni to deconsecrate it little by eating against its corresponding food in Jerusalem, eats against it until 1/11th of the sanctity is left in the Isser, or in some cases until 1/100th of the sanctity is left in the Isser. At that point, the remaining sanctity in the Isser disappears automatically. Obviously, these two different amounts, 1/11th and 1/100th, cannot refer to the same case. Rather, the smaller amount, 1/100th, applies in the case of an Isser used to redeem definite Maaser Sheni, while the larger amount, 1/11th, applies in the case of an Isser used to redeem Maaser Sheni of Demai. The Mishnah presents other views in this matter. Beis Shammai say there is no difference between definite Maaser Sheni and that of Demai. In all cases, whether the Maaser Sheni is definite or Demai, 1/10th is the point at which the remaining sanctity of the Isser departs. But Beis Hillel say it does make a difference. In the case of definite Maaser Sheni, 1/11th is the point at which the remaining sanctity of the Isser disappears. But in the case of Maaser Sheni of Demai, 1/10th is the point at which the remaining sanctity in the Isser disappears.